the return of Isa alayhi salam, we're not going to entertain these things. Welcome, reactionary. What's up?
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Yeah, I saw a video that you did. I'm not sure when it was or where it was, but you were outside the masjid and you said that somebody inside called you a kafir.
He did takfir me.
I saw that.
Yeah, where was that?
It was in a masjid, alhamdulillah.
Was it the haram or no?
No. It was. We'll just leave it at that. I'm not going to talk about it.
Okay, yeah.
Anything publicly. I mean, it's something that happened. Somebody said that I was imitating the disbelievers. That's not takfir, first of all. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I disagreed. Got into an argument. Explained how I'm not. This is from the stuff of my people, and this is actually part of my dawah, so on and so forth. Continued to say I have no ilm. I have no dalil. I brought forth evidence from Ibn Taymiyyah, rahimahullah. They did not accept it. And then they said, at the end of it, you are أنت تشبه الكفار فأنت منهم. And then you are from them. That at that point, those words right there at the end, this was putting me outside of the fold of Islam, right? According to them. So that's exactly what happened. I went my other way, they went their way, and khalas, this is what happened. And I have forgiven this person. I seek my reward from Allah. I held nothing against the person. But this is the general what happened.
So that was in Texas.
It happened, yeah. It happened in the world.
In the world.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say where it happened.
Why don't you just say where it happened, bro?
Because he's protecting both himself and the other brother, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm protecting the image of where it happened as well. See, the thing is, it doesn't matter where it happened.
No, it doesn't. That kind of stuff can happen anywhere, man. It doesn't really.
No, of course it matters where it happened. Like, what are you talking about? If you go to any books of fiqh, you'll see something about shuhra. Like, it's disliked to do something called shuhra, where you stand out from the rest of the people in that place. So how can you just disregard that?
Yeah, that's true. But if you're in a place that everybody sticks out and everybody wears the clothes that their country is from, then there's no such thing as shuhra.
But so now you're saying the place is important for shuhra, right? But you're not telling us. But you're not telling us the state.
I'm telling you
the place where it happened.
The takfir is.
Why is it your business? Why is it your business? This is
the takfir place.
I mean, look, 1 second. React. You realize that there are a lot of.
So you said, why is it my business? But because it was a public video. You made the public video public. And I'm a viewer of that video.
The point that he was trying to get across.
There is no such thing. My whole point is to teach people there's no such thing as clothes of the kuffar. This old nonsense idea that people used to say in the 90s. It's garbage. I'm going to be serious. It's garbage talk. It's old, super Salafi garbage talk. And we have no place for it in our dawah.
Yeah, I agree with you. But is there something called shuhra in Islam then?
Yes, it is. So if I went to, let's say, a place that is a community, and this is what I do. I say I go to this town, and everybody dresses a certain way. I'm not going to go against them. But say I live in a place where everybody dresses from the country they come from. Like if you're from Kyrgyzstan and you bring your clothes, and a person from China, they wear their clothes, and we're all meeting in the same place, and I'm wearing the clothes from where I'm from, then there's no longer a thing called shuhra.
I don't know where you were. That's the whole reason I asked you.
Oh,
right. But the reason what I was saying is it's not important. The shuhra, the place is important. But what I said was the takfir upon me, that isn't important, the place. Yes, shuhra, it is important where the place was. But I said it's not important to know where it was because of what he said, not about the shuhra. Because he didn't mention anything about shuhra whatsoever. His point was that I am following and I am imitating these people and I am from them.
So I'll give you an example, brother. Like I was in a particular part of the world where they wear shamar and thobe, right? Now, a friend of mine visited from Algeria, and in Algeria they wear just a sleeveless robe, okay, sleeveless robe. And he went to the masjid, but the people in the masjid all looked at him strangely because they view that type of clothing as clothes that you wear in the house. You only wear those sleeveless robes in the house. But in Algeria, that's like your regular street clothing. So everyone in the masjid looked at him weirdly. They all asked him, "Are you unwell? Why are you wearing your indoor clothes in the masjid? Why aren't you wearing the shamar and the thobe?"
Actually, here's the problem. Someone didn't. They didn't come up to.
And he was a Muslim.
He didn't come up to. He didn't come up to Brother Brandon and go, "Hey, Brandon, man, why are you wearing? You should be wearing that in the house, man. You shouldn't be. You should wear that. When you're with your parents or with your family. You should wear that at the beach. You should wear that while you're riding a horse." He didn't say that. Like, if I came in, I don't think Brandon would have made a video about that if I was in the masjid with him and I go, "Hey, man, why are you wearing a hat? Why are you wearing that here? You should be wearing that when you're on a horse. You should be wearing that when you're like when you're doing lasso tricks, right?" But that's not what that person said to Brandon. What the person said to Brandon was, "You are dressing like you're imitating the kuffar." That's a serious.
Anta minhum, and then he said, "And you are from them."
Yeah,
in front of my daughter,
right.
and in front of my guest that is here from the UK.
Yeah.
And
I'll tell you what, even if somebody went to the masjid with their PJs, okay, which isn't correct, right? With their PJs.
Yeah.
Is it still then correct to say you are dressing like the kafir and you're among them?
Man tashabbaha biqawmin fahuwa minhum. That's the hadith.
No.
Fahuwa minhum.
No. Oh my God. Are you listening carefully?
That's a hadith, brother.
I'm not saying it's not a hadith.
That is what I said in the video.
I'm not saying it's not a hadith.
And I said Sadaqa Rasulullah.
I don't think you're understanding my question. If somebody's at a masjid, for example, if I was at the masjid with Brandon, I said, "Hey, Brandon, man, why are you wearing that hat in the masjid, man? You should be wearing that at the ranch." Right? I don't think Brandon would have made a video about that. But there's a difference between saying, "Hey, man, you should be wearing that," because the example you gave was, "Oh, this guy came to the masjid wearing something that generally in that tradition area, they believe that's something you wear in the house, not the masjid." Okay, fine. He might get some stares, some bombastic side eyes, like on TikTok, bombastic side eye. But, but if someone comes and does takfir and says, "Hey, you are imitating the kuffar and you are among them," that's not just, "Oh, hey, man, we should be wearing that at the house or at the ranch." You're doing you're doing takfir. That hadith you quoted is not that you just quoted. I agree it's a hadith, but you don't apply it to someone because they're dressing different from you, unless he's dressing in a haram way, like in an actual haram way.
No, he said man tashabbaha biqawmin.
Okay, react. Very simple. If I go to the masjid wearing PJs or dressed, not even PJs, dressed.
All right, if you dressed as a woman, right?
React. Dressed as a woman and oh my God, dressing as a woman.
We're talking something that is general, that is not normal, that has no specific nas. Now you're saying dressing as a woman that has a specific nas. We're talking Sharia, brother.
Dressing as a woman and dressing in a way that dressing as a woman and dressing in a non-traditional way are not the same thing. Okay,
you're the one that mentioned about PJs, right? So you're trying to remove it to some
react. Is wearing PJs haram?
Wait, in the masjid?
Generally speaking, where's the dalil?
What are you talking about?
Where's the dalil?
We're talking about.
I can give you the dalil. I can give you an explicit dalil that wearing.
You're not addressing the point. Man tashabbaha biqawmin fahuwa minhum.
React. Let me tell you.
Am I imitating the kuffar?
React. Is he among the kuffar? Is Brandon among the kuffar?
Brother, I'm telling you, the man.
What's your definition of imitation?
One second.
He said.
React. Is he is Brandon, for wearing a cowboy hat, is it right to say he is among the kuffar? Is that correct?
The man used that dalil.
Is that correct to say someone is among the kuffar?
Did he use the dalil incorrectly?
React. I didn't ask you that. Is it correct to say that someone is among the kuffar because he's dressed because he has a hat?
It depends, right?
Okay, so then why are you? What's your point, bro?
My point? No, I was just saying. I watched that video. The brother was very upset about the comment made by somebody in the masjid. I wanted to know, where was that masjid?
React.
Like, for example,
it's none of your business.
It's none of your
business. Of course, it's my business.
No,
why are you doing the video publicly if it's private?
Because he made the things. Hold on, brother.
And I've deleted
them. He made the things public that he wanted to make public, and he kept the things private that he wanted to keep private. So it's none of your business because he kept the location private. What's your next question?
React. Very simple. I just want to ask him a simple question. React. Is Brandon among the kuffar because he wore a cowboy hat?
Well, it depends why he's wearing the cowboy hat.
React. Answer the godforsaken question. Is he among the kuffar because he wore a cowboy hat?
We have to know a person's intention to make takfir.
Okay.
You don't know the intention.
Wait. 1 second. Do you know his intention? Do you know his
I
intention?
don't know. I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Good. So you
That's
can
why I
be
was asking him. Why are you wearing the cowboy hat?
So you can be
No,
quiet.
you asked him where the location was,
You can
man.
be quiet.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Okay.
This is
What
the
is all the
first time you've
information
asked.
you need
Don't
to
say
know?
this is why I'm asking, because you just lied. You have not asked that
Absolute
before.
jahiliyyah, these people.
Oh, I'm a liar. Okay.
You are a liar. You
No,
just
you're
said
Brother, you're
that's
the
why
one
I'm
that done the
asking.
video.
You
I'm
never
just
asked
trying to
it.
clarify.
React.
You're not trying to clarify
here
anything, man.
justifying doing kufr to someone for wearing a hat.
It's okay.
I know
There's
you
been
guys
several
are
people who-
fanboys, right? You guys are fanboys
We're not
defending
fanboys
your
of,
brother.
we're not
I have a bigger-
fanboys
wait, one second.
of any
React.
particular person. We're fanboys of reason, bro. And you're over here.
Actually, one second, please.
Hold on.
React. I have a bigger following than him. I have a
This-
bigger following than him.
Don't get so
What are you talking
emotional,
about?
bro.
It's not
I
even
don't know
that.
who you are. I know the cowboy
React,
listening.
react.
I
It's not
I like
even
the brother.
that, dude.
The
It's
only
not
issue
even
is I found that video a little
Shut
bit
this guy up, man. Get this
unsettling.
guy
Yeah,
out of here.
it's not even that. We
Why
are
get me out of
fans.
there?
Hold on a
Why
We
get
are
me
second,
out?
fans
guys.
of
Wait a
reason.
second. Wait a
And
second.
you
React.
came up here.
Why would you say
came
get
up
him
here.
out of here? That's
I'm not
very
going to talk
disrespectful.
over you, man. If you don't
React.
stop talking, I'm just going to go
I
ahead and
have
part ways.
hold on. He's calling me a fanboy. Brandon, don't take this the wrong way. I have a bigger following than him, more than double.
I've
What's
never
your-
heard of you.
That's your problem, not mine. Don't make assumptions about me then.
Listen,
call me
man, you came
me a
up here.
fanboy.
You
I
came
have a
up
bigger
here on a
following than
Muslim
him.
stream. You came up here on a Muslim stream, and you did nothing but cause chaos and fitna to every single person on here and
Well,
every
Daniel's
person that's
asked the
listening.
question, and you're getting all
So,
defensive.
No.
let me ask,
And when
brother,
you- when
like,
you-
are
so
you
you
a
asked
Muslim?
Adab.
Okay, why are you asking that question?
I'm asking because I have shak. I have doubt now. Are you a Muslim?
What reason would you have to? What difference does it make if I'm Muslim?
I haven't seen your face. I have no. Your name is. There's nothing I know because disbelievers come on and they say
There's
Salam
nothing
alaikum
about
too.
you. There's nothing to indicate.
We know
that.
nothing about
There's
you.
nothing.
I'm asking you outwardly. I'm not doing.
when
takfir.
I came on, I said Salam alaikum.
So do non-Muslims. I have some non-Muslims
Okay.
who come
I
on
have a
and say
Coptic
Salam
friend that
alaikum.
says Salam alaikum.
Okay, why are you asking if I'm Muslim? Will it make you treat me differently?
Yes, it will.
Yes.
Because
yes.
In what way?
In Sharia, we treat disbelievers differently.
Because
than
we're going to
Muslims.
smack you upside the head if you are, bro. And if you're
I'm
not,
gonna
we're going
smack
to give you an
upside the head.
excuse.
But I see you all, treating non-Muslims beautifully and calling them my brother and my sister.
I don't
all the
ever
time.
say my brother,
React,
but
react.
I always see this from you
Anyway.
Dawah people.
If a Muslim is if a non-Muslim is sincere, I'll talk to him sincerely. If a Muslim comes and acts like Abu Jahl, I'll treat him like Abu Jahl. There.
react.
Bro, it's
You
very
come
simple.
on here. I have treated you with respect and asked questions. You've come on disrespecting every person on this panel.
This guy-
Then you call us fanboys. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you have to start showing them some respect, little boy. Okay.
I've got a bigger following than him. I don't need. No offense, Brandon. I don't need to simp to this guy.
Okay, the Muslim Cowboy, I've not been rude to you. I've jumped on. These boys who keep interrupting and belittling me and disrespecting me.
I
You're
didn't
just
believe
on there
you.
watching them
Not an ounce,
disrespect
bro.
You just called me a fanboy.
It's not the other way
Calm
around.
down.
I've not
Calm
been
down.
rude.
You just called me a fanboy.
I came, I
Wow.
greeted you all
Don't
with
act all
salam,
innocent.
and now you're trying to make takfir of me, saying, "Are you even a
No,
Muslim?"
that's not what we're trying to do. And this is my
Don't
last
What reason do
thing.
you
What
think?
takfir
What
means?
kufr have I displayed? brother?
You don't even
I'm
know
not
what
wearing a cowboy
takfir
hat.
means.
Okay, wallahi, I have to leave, so let me just say my piece. You came up here and you asked a completely irrelevant question in regards to a specific piece of information that was kept private for a reason. It was kept private for a reason. What his reason is his own, and it is none of your business. Okay? That is the root end of it. It has nothing to do with fandom. It has nothing to do with anything that you brought up here. He just simply did not want to tell you or any of the public in the video. That was not the point of the video. Now, why you want to know so bad is your own personal, for whatever conclusion you're trying to get closure of.
Fanboy. You
It's
want to know
not
where
his
he was.
responsibility.
Sounds like you're the fanboy. You want to know where he was. You want to know where this happened. It's like you're the fanboy. It's like, where did this happen? I want to go. I want to.
That makes sense, Rumsey. That makes sense what you said there.
Thank you. Good.
So
Again, bro, you
most
gotta come up here. We can talk about a million other things, but the location as to where this happened, it's none of anybody's business. Nobody cares. What? Because nobody cares. Nobody cares. He wanted to keep it private.
Shuhra is important. You need to know, right?
No, we don't.
It is core to the point he was making.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna
not.
stop this. Morris, Ramzi, look, I know you have not studied. Okay, I'm not a scholar, but it's very clear you haven't studied. The mas'ala in question is not shuhra, it's takfir. Shuhra has nothing to do with takfir. Do you understand? The incident of what happened and the reason I posted the video was to teach people that this has nothing to do with takfir. These things have nothing to do. Man tashabbaha biqawmin fahuwa minhum, as all of the scholars of hadith have said, this is imitating them in deen. And shuhra also in fiqh, which you don't know, Shuhar and fiqh has to have an intention of becoming famous because of it. This is the clothes of my people. I've had this hat for years. This is how I used to dress. I'm dressing like this just so my people, when they see me, they'll know that Islam is not strange. But people like you, these pseudo neo-Salafis, which you said you don't agree with them, but you're coming off as one, the people who I criticized in the beginning of this video.
This is embarrassment to the setup. Wallahi.
Are you
yes,
Salafi?
exactly. Even that's why I say pseudo, because the real ones that I know that I go to school with, they don't act like this. They have adab, they have akhlaq, which you have not
Okay,
come with. Sir.
so when you go to school in Medina, do you wear a cowboy hat?
No, I don't. I go.
Why not? It's the dressing of your people.
React. Question. What do you
my
question?
God, bro.
React. What
Wait,
color?
wait, I'm
What
gonna
color?
part
You don't
ways.
see a contradiction.
React,
I don't have a
React,
patience
being a
with
troll
people
now.
like this.
How about
This
this?
is
React.
ridiculous.
How is that being a troll?
React.
Assalamu
What
alaikum
color
Look, there's
is your
nothing wrong
underwear?
with being wrong, okay?
React.
Just
What's the? How about
admit
this?
it. That's all.
React.
I'm not wrong.
We all can learn.
1 second.
Yeah,
React. Will you tell us the color of your underwear?
We've just taught you, but
Hold
you
on,
want
one second. Actually, Muslim, 1 second. React. Will you tell us the color of your underwear? If you're so right. Well, imagine if I asked you that.
Sorry, brother, I got muted for some reason.
Yeah, for good reason. Okay, imagine if I asked you this. Tell me the color of your underwear. Imagine if I asked that.
Okay, I have a choice to tell you. What difference does it make? It's
okay.
private.
Oh, okay, good. So why are you asking? Who cares?
My boy, Akam Salam, my friend.
Okay,
What's that?
I said Akam Salam, my friend.
What Akam? What's going on? What's up, Romeo?
Akum.
Hey, I had a 2 question for you, my friend. I want to learn a little bit about Islam. I have been very curious about your religion. I've been watching some of your videos. I find you very fascinating with how you present your religion. You do it in a very utmost respectful way. You don't bring people to hate it. You bring people to love it. And that's why I came here. I've been wanting to ask in time.